Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Stunning Colombian Women Running a New Con Game. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Now, let's get started. For many years now, male tourists from all over the world have been going to Colombia looking for love. They would go there on vacation and be so amazed by how hypnotically good looking the Colombian women were that these men would be easily taken advantage of by them. Over the years, it wasn't at all uncommon for men to get victimized by women dosing them with scopolamine. That's a drug that destroys your ability to make decisions. This drug could cause them to lose their ability to say yes or no and refuse the instructions of these beautiful women who would use it on them. They would dose them with it. And once they dosed them, they would steal their money, steal all their possessions, do everything. Once you're on scopolamine, if a woman tells you to jump off a bridge, you'll do it. You'll just assume it's fine. But there was a dark side to scopolamine. Normally, somebody dosed with scopolamine would be placed in a semi-conscious state, but if the dose was too high, then it would knock them out for days or even kill them. Lots of people get killed by it deliberately because the women don't want to be identified by the victim later on. So it's easier for them to just kill the victim by overdosing them. This has become common knowledge now amongst tourists, and many of them will watch their drinks like a hawk now to avoid being dosed with it and robbed by these con women. But now something big has changed. Now these stunning women have adopted a new con job tactic to take advantage of and rob these tourists. It used to be that they would dose the men with scopolamine in the first encounter within the first few hours or within the first 24 hours. She would put something in his drink and then say, "Let's go back to your place." Once there, she would ask, "Where do you keep your money and your valuables?" And he would tell her. And he would tell her the combination to the hotel room safe. Then she would ask him to take her to the ATM and empty all the cash out and give it to her. And he would. She would do that and then take him back to the hotel room and he would go to sleep. She would then leave the hotel, and if the guy was really lucky, he would wake up the next day and still have his kidneys intact. But now, with this new con, things are different. Things are far deadlier. And it's a far more effective way to cheat and rob tourists. So how does this new con work? Well, it used to be that she would dose him quickly within the first few hours of meeting him. But what they'll do now is that they will pretend to really like the guy and they'll date him for a longer period of time. No scopolamine for the first week or two or for the first several months. She will sleep with him repeatedly throughout this time, and when nothing happens during this time, he believes he's safe. He lowers his guard. He trusts her. Sometimes his vacation will come to an end and he'll fly back home without anything happening, without any dosing incident at all. Then he'll come back in a few months and visit her again. She will give him a big hug when she sees him, and they will go back to his room and have a great time. Now he completely trusts her. He's in love. And that's when she strikes. She will dose him with scopolamine and take everything. Empty the room safe. She may ask him to call home and have someone send another 1,000 or two to them via Western Union. And then she will disappear and he will be $5,000 to $10,000 poorer. Now, she and her accomplices may do this to 3 or 4 men a week, so you can see how lucrative this can be. So what can these single guys do to protect themselves? Well, a lot of them will then tell the doorman, "If you see me coming back at the end of the evening with a woman, then get all her identification and don't let her in or don't let her leave at the end without checking her to make sure she hasn't stolen anything from me." But even with that precaution, there is no way to make sure she hasn't taken you to the ATM on the way back to the hotel and already stolen all your money. The unfortunate thing is that these con women in Colombia work with teams of men who are really good at what they do, and they're willing to kill you if they need to. And they've been doing it for years. So should people go to Colombia to meet women? That's entirely up to you. We don't recommend you do this, but if you do, here are some safety tips. Don't go to bars thinking you're going to meet a beautiful, sexy, and trustworthy woman that you can make yours. Statistically, it just doesn't occur that way. If you do go to Colombia, go with 1 or 2 friends so that you can constantly watch each other's backs. If you do meet someone, then ask her to take you home to meet her family. If she lets you meet her family, then she's much less concerned about something happening. Ask to see her identification. Always travel with your friends everywhere you go, not just to the nightclubs, but everywhere. People have walked down city sidewalks and been sprayed in the face with scopolamine, and then they drop. So be wary of everything. Maximum paranoia, maximum security. Only stay in hotels with a doorman who can protect you and oversee you to reduce the risk of theft. Remember, there are beautiful women all over the world. And in most of these places, they don't try and drug you and rob you. They'll just wait to rob you when they divorce you in 6 months after the marriage. Good luck. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.